I've been a huge PCVR fan ever since the moment I first put on my Oculus DK2. But you don't have to look any further than the new releases chart on Steam to see that the platform is stagnating right now. While mobile headsets like the Meta Quest 2 are getting upcoming titles like Stranger Things, PC players are lucky to get a handful of releases each year that come anywhere near AAA quality level. Gorgeous games like Hubris show that there are still developers willing to push PC hardware to its limits, but it's a rare exception in a sea of shovelware and mobile VR ports. But what if I told you that that was about to change? What if I told you that PCVR players are possibly set to experience a new golden age? And what if I told you that the thing that'll bring it all about is a console-only headset? I'm Christopher, this is the Nerd Corner, and here's why the PSVR2 is a good thing for PCVR players. While it might sound strange to say that a console-only VR headset will be a good thing for PC gamers, I truly believe this is the case. One of the biggest complaints that many PCVR players have had in recent years is the near-complete lack of AAA titles. Half-Life Alyx definitely set a new bar for graphics and gameplay in VR when it released in 2020, but since then, it's been mostly slim pickings for PC players, with Steam's new and trending page typically dominated by mobile VR ports and XXX titles. But the PSVR2 has the potential to change all of that. With the release of Sony's high-end headset, developers will no longer have to choose between producing high-budget, PC-only titles that truly push the medium forward but have a greatly limited reach, or smaller, less intensive games that can run on the mobile processors and headsets like the Quest 2 and Pico Neo 4. Now developers will have the option of developing for the PS5, meaning that a new batch of VR titles will be designed for a system roughly as powerful as a decent gaming PC. This opens the door to a new wave of PC ports coming from a dedicated gaming device rather than a mobile phone processor. Many PC VR gamers will remember the controversy over the graphical downgrades seen in both Onward and Population 1 in order to get those titles running on the Quest. And they probably remember the frustration they felt when they saw games they'd been looking forward to, or even already playing in the case of Onward, getting significant graphical downgrades in pursuit of the mobile gaming market. With the PSVR2 moving headsets like the Quest 2 or Pico Neo 4 from being PCVR's biggest competitors to the lowest common denominator, these sorts of compromises for multi-platform titles are likely to be far less drastic going forward. Recent comments from Pavlov developer Bankrupt shows that the PS5 will give studios some serious horsepower to work with on Sony's new headset, with one developer stating that the PSVR2 version of the game already runs 10% faster than their test PC with a 3090 Ti. Those sorts of performance gains could pay dividends for PCVR players. With that sort of power, developers will have the freedom to craft high-end VR experiences, secure in the knowledge that their audience won't just be limited to the comparatively small PC enthusiast market. This means that not only will many PSVR2 titles look incredible, but any potential PC ports will be able to make full use of even the latest gaming PCs. And unlike with the original PSVR's unique one-off control scheme, the PSVR2 Sense controllers feature all of the traditional inputs seen on other VR controllers, which should make it easier than ever to adapt games for PC. Now, it's extremely unlikely that every high-profile PSVR2 game will receive a PC release, particularly when it comes to first-party titles like Horizon Call of the Mountain. But the fact that there will be an entirely new market for VR games designed to run on something more powerful than the cell phone in your pocket is sure to be a good thing for PC gamers. Even some of Sony's first-party titles could eventually make their way to PC, given the company's recent embrace of PC gaming. Though, first-party ports would likely come several years after their console counterparts, similar to the staggered releases seen with flat-screen titles like God of War and The Last of Us. And while a successful PSVR2 would inevitably lead to countless online debates about which platform is truly superior, It could also be the best thing to happen to PCVR players in years. Hey there, this is Christopher. Thank you so much for checking out the video. If you like what you saw, you can click that like button, and if you click subscribe, it'll keep you up to date with all of my VR content going forward. And if you didn't like the video, you can hit that dislike button too. But either way, leave me a message down in the comments and let me know what you thought about the video and what sorts of topics you'd like to see me cover in the future. Thank you again so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening, your morning, your afternoon, whatever time it is, wherever you are. I know you have a lot of choices on how you spend that time, so I really do appreciate you spending a little bit with me here in the Nerd Corner. See you soon.